Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 2022 Pagani Huayra R. Now this has 1,249 horsepower, 824 pounds-feet of torque from what I believe is a 6.2 litre twin turbocharged V8. I say that because, as you can see, the cubic capacity has been erased. It's a glitch for some reason. So yeah, I can't help that unfortunately. And it now weighs 2,605 pounds. And it can do 0 to 60 in 2.286 seconds, 0 to 103.899 seconds, and going to a top speed of 196 miles an hour. And to help it on this course, it does now have off-road tyres, all-wheel drive, and off-road suspension. So yeah, not quite as quick on the top end as it was originally, but then again, it does have off-road tyres which offer less grip in, you know, high-speed situations. But yeah, it offers more grip on these off-road conditions. So yeah, that's why. But yeah, it's not really any relevance whatsoever because we're never going to get to 200 mile an hour regardless, so yeah, 196 is going to be plenty. But considering this is an unsuitable car for this series, and the first such thing we've had on this series for a while, because we've had plenty of trucks and pickup trucks and the like to take out on this series, it's got fairly good stats. The speed, handling, acceleration, launch, braking, and even the off-road capability are all really rather above average. So yeah, this could very well be one of the quickest cars we've had on this series. And I know, you know, a track car being quick on an off-road course seems a bit, you know, stupid, but at the end of the day, a Rimac Navara is in first place, and then you've got a Nissan Z car in 7th, an AMC Rebel in 8th, an Aston Martin 177 in 9th, and the likes of a Brabham BT62 and a Lotus Evija in the top 20. So yeah, they are certainly not cars meant for going off-road, so this could easily join the likes of those. And yeah, with all of that power and not much in the way of weight, really wouldn't surprise me if this was one of the fastest cars we've had. Easily one of the loudest, so I hope you can hear me. Yeah, I can't gauge how loud a vehicle's going to be in the recording. But yeah, hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, so far it's dealing with everything okay. The anti-lag on the turbochargers are certainly not helping with the noise, because yeah, the V12 on this was already extremely loud. Now you got the anti-lag on it as well, and you've got lots of pops and bangs to go along with it. Struggling for grip in areas, but getting a hold of it, thankfully. Pretty good handling when we've got plenty of speed on the go, because all the aerodynamics are working in tandem with the rest of the car. Not the best in slower areas, but certainly not the least agile of cars that we've had, especially in comparison to all the heavyweight vehicles we've had recently. Really sharpish down there. It is hard to gauge how quick a vehicle is going to be though on this course, because some cars can feel quicker than others and some can feel quick but not actually be all that quick in the first place. Any car that's getting up to 162 down there is not going to be the slowest, that's for sure. Tight and twisty area it should be alright at. quick time. A very quick time indeed. We might well have a new leader. Yes, we do, at 3 minutes 11.183 seconds. That beats the Rimac Nivera by nearly half a second. That was monumentally fast. And yeah, that's not even the most. This isn't even the most powerful car that we've had on this series, but it just goes to show a lack of weight, handling that was practically perfect in its stock form, but now obviously reduced somewhat by the all-wheel drive, the off-road tyres and off-road suspension, but certainly not enough to hinder its handling on this course. And couple that with a really rather good amount of power, obviously not the most, but a good amount of power regardless, and a very, lively engine that is very quick to rev and quick to get the power down. Is great combination. And we have a new leader. The Rimac Nivera was there for quite a while, being a car that came out via the festival playlist, I believe. But yeah, still, that is an exhilarating car to drive on this course. Really heart-pounding stuff. And just hope you could actually hear me when the car was at revving as high and as loud as it was. But yeah, regardless, fantastic car. Blitz that course, and yeah, nice to have a new leader finally. And it does go to show that cars that aren't necessarily made for going on this course are sometimes some of the quicker and bigger surprises out there. So part of the racing car pack, and probably the fastest of the 4 that we're going to have on that out of that car pack, because the Celine Sport Truck was pretty decent, but a good 10 seconds or so slower than this. So that is really quick and really monumentally fast car. So that was real fun, and I hope you enjoyed that run down that course. Nonetheless, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.